Information or opinions.
Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome to Heartfelt Connections Club with me, Brielle. This is a show where we empower youth, unite communities, and give a voice to people who are really making a difference. Each episode, we're highlighting the amazing work these groups do and showing you easy ways to jump in and get involved. Whether you're tuning in live or catching us on iHeartRadio, you're a part of a movement that's all about positive change. So let's dive in and make a difference together, one heartfelt connection at a time. Hey, Heartfelt Connections family. It's Brielle here. And can you believe it? We're already in the last week of January 2026. It's officially in full swing. Happy New Year to all of you tuning in. I hope your year has started off with hope, positive energy, and maybe a few new goals on your list. Now, I know January is famous for resolutions. Eat healthier, study more, save money, maybe even hit the gym a little more. But tonight, we're not just talking about personal resolutions. We're talking about purposeful resolutions. The ones that create impacts beyond ourselves. That's right. We're kicking off this year with heart, community, and kindness in our minds. Here's a big question for tonight's show. What would happen if we focus as much on giving back as we do on getting ahead? Because truthfully, volunteering isn't just something good you do for others. It is one of the best investments you can make for yourself. Think about it. Volunteering builds empathy, confidence, friendships, and problem-solving skills. If you ever helped out at a food drive, tutored a student, or planted a few trees, you know that sense of pride and connection it brings. The feeling is that we're trying to carry that into 2026. We're trying to turn resolutions into community resolutions. And this year feels especially important for that. After a few years of adapting to new norms, school changes, social media burnout, and all that comes with growing up in a digital world, this is the year to reconnect in real life. To put away that phone just for a little bit, I promise, and use our time to lift someone up. So, what do we need to do that? Well, we can just start small. You don't need to launch a major nonprofit or spend every weekend volunteering to make a difference. Just pick one area that speaks to your heart. Maybe that's mentoring a younger student, visiting a senior center, helping at an animal shelter, or even joining a local cleanup event. Here's an example. West Palm Beach teenager Catalina Rivera started her year by organizing a Warm Hands, Warm Hearts sock collection for local homeless shelters. Her goal was 100 pairs. She ended up with over 1,000, and she did that in just 3 weeks by spreading the word on social media. That's how far one small act can go when you mix creativity with compassion. Another way to start fresh this year is through something I like to call micro-volunteering, quick, bite-sized actions that fit into your busy schedule. Send a thank you email to your teacher, write Valentine's cards for a local hospital, spend an hour collecting recyclable items at the park. It doesn't take much time, but those small steps add up to something very powerful. And since we're rounding out January, here's a reflective little exercise for you. Grab a notebook or open your notes app and write down this question. How do I want my community to remember me by the end of 2026? Maybe it is someone who cares, who showed up, or who helped others smile. Let that be your guiding star this year. So, As we settle into this brand new year, let's shift our resolutions from what can I gain to what can I give? Because here's a secret. When you lead with giving, you gain so much more than you ever intended. You grow, you inspire, and you leave an imprint that lasts far longer than any checklist ever could. Alright, Heartfelt Connections crew, that's how we're opening 2026 with purpose, kindness, and a whole lot of heart. Stay tuned because after this break, we'll highlight some brand new volunteer opportunities across Palm Beach County. Projects that need your energy and your ideas to kick off this year strong. You definitely won't want to miss it.
Amp Media Productions is excited to announce our expansion into North Miami. With our experienced team of radio and TV professionals, we are dedicated to bringing North Miami the highest quality audio and visual production services. Whether you need radio or television commercials, podcasts, music videos, or audio and visual storytelling, we can provide the solutions to help you reach your goals. Our team is reliable, innovative, and creative, and we're ready to help you develop the perfect product. With our competitive rates and personalized service, you can trust that your project is in the best hands. Contact us today to get started on your project. 866-224-5422.
When it comes to protecting what matters most, your family, your business, your peace of mind, you need reliable fire protection. Introducing All Fire Extinguisher Depot, Fire Extinguisher Service. Our certified technicians ensure your extinguishers are always ready to respond to emergencies. Before and after, we leave your fire safety in top-notch condition. Join the many satisfied clients who trust All Fire Extinguisher Depot for fire extinguisher service. Because when it comes to fire safety, there's no compromise. Contact All Fire Extinguisher Depot at 786-704-2750 to get your extinguisher service today. Your safety is our priority. That's at 786-704-2750. All Fire Extinguisher Depot, protecting what matters.
Do you want the opportunity to have a TV show or podcast? Now, at Amp Media Productions, you can host your very own visual broadcast anywhere around the world. With our talented group of creators, we will provide you with show elements, board operations, and any on-screen visuals you'd like to showcase. All you must do is log onto your computer and communicate with your viewers. Contact Amp Media Productions at 866-224-5422 or email hello@amp2.tv to start your own show today.
Call me live in the studio at 888-994-4995, Studio A, or check us out online at heartfeltconnectionsclub.com. Welcome back, Heartfelt Connections fam. It's Brielle here, and I hope you're feeling fired up because this next segment is all about making volunteering fun, fresh, and totally you. Now, when I say volunteering, I know some of you might picture standing behind a donation table for hours on end, or picking up trash in the hot Florida sun. And you're like, that's not exactly my vibe. But here's the secret. Volunteering has evolved, and trust me, helping others can be just as exciting, social, as creative as any other TikTok trend. So let's start off with a few fun volunteering facts that make you see how giving back it can be transformed in a whole new way. Volunteering can make you happier than a dopamine coffee boost. Real talk. Studies from Harvard and Stanford found that people who volunteer regularly report higher happiness levels than those who don't. The brain actually releases endorphins. Yeah, the same feel-good chemical that you get when you laugh or eat chocolate. So volunteering equals free mood boost. You can volunteer while doing what you love. Into gaming, some hospitals are looking for teens volunteers to test video games designed for therapeutic recovery. Yes, gaming for a good cause. Love social media? Nonprofits need content creators to help them reach more people online. Basically, your vibe is there in a way to make others feel good. Florida teens are making national waves. Did you know Palm Beach County ranks among the top 3 counties in Florida for youth volunteer hours? Teen volunteers here logged 1,200 hours last year alone. That's like one teen volunteering every minute of the day. Go Palm Beach County. You can volunteer from literally anywhere. There's something called micro-volunteering. Quick, online, or local actions you can do in under 30 minutes. Translate a short letter for someone learning English. Record an audiobook a visually impaired student can use, or even design digital flyers for a local animal shelter. All from your phone or laptop. No long commitments, just impact. Colleges eat this stuff up. Think volunteering just looks good on an application? Nah, it feels good in real life, and it impresses universities because it shows leadership, empathy, and initiative. Fun fact, most Florida scholarships now let you log Bright Futures community service hours through any nonprofit registered with the state. Win-win. Now, let's make this more personal. If you're sitting there thinking, okay, but what's something fun I could actually do? Well, I've got you covered with some cool ideas. One is a beach cleanup plus chill. Grab a few friends, some gloves, and a speaker. Do a 30-minute cleanup, then hang out for a mini beach picnic or sunset photo session. You help the planet and your Instagram feed. Dog Day Out. Volunteer to walk dogs that are at shelters or help with pet adoption events at Peggy Adams or Big Dog Ranch Rescue. You get furry cuddles and volunteer hours. That's an ultimate combo. Art with a cause. If you love being creative, help paint murals for community centers or schools. Many local art programs look for teen volunteers who can help design or paint public projects. Music for moods. Musically talented, record mini performances for senior centers or hospitals. A ukulele hit of someone's favorite song could totally brighten their week. Book buddies. Local libraries like the Boca Raton or Green Acres branches often have teen reading buddies, programs where students read with younger kids. It's fun, it's cozy, and guess what? It improves your communication skills too. But here's a random but awesome stat for you. 88% of teen volunteers say that volunteering helped them find out their dream job interest. So if you have no clue what you want to do after high school, volunteering might actually help you figure it out accidentally. Oh, and here's a fun story. Last summer, a group of high school students in Jupiter turned their beach cleanup into a TikTok challenge where they competed to find the weirdest item on the beach. One group found, wait for it, a rubber chicken wearing sunglasses. Their post went viral, and it inspired hundreds more teenagers to join for the next cleanup. Proof that even picking up trash can turn into a social media trend if you bring good energy and, of course, a camera. So, here's your mini challenge this week. Palm Beach County. Find a fun way to volunteer before February starts. Whether it's your squad at a beach, helping out at a food pantry that hands out Super Bowl snacks, or joining an Earth Day prep event, it's all about making community service your style. And remember, volunteering isn't supposed to feel like homework. It's about connection, creativity, and finding your flow while making the world a little better. Stick around because after this break, we're going to talk about how to stay consistent with volunteering this year without burning out or losing motivation. We'll even share some insider tips from local youth leaders on how to balance school life and service all together. You won't want to miss it. This is Heartfelt Connections, and we're turning in, giving you back ways to do cool community service. Stay with us. More good vibes coming up.
RCCA has a team of specialized therapists to treat a wide array of injuries and conditions, including balance issues, back pain, fall prevention techniques, joint replacements, and stroke rehab. Our therapists at RCCA help adults reclaim their strength and flexibility, allowing them to return to their hobbies and sports. We tailor treatment to return our patients to activities they love, such as croquet, gym workouts, golf, pickleball, and tennis. Our state-of-the-art equipment and therapists ensure that there is something here for everyone.
True Oldies FLA is South Florida's premier destination for timeless hits from the 1960s, 70s, and 80s. Brought to you by AMP2 TV network, True Oldies is broadcasting across multiple FM and HD stations, including 95.3 FM in Delray Beach and Boca Raton, 95.9 FM in Palm Beach County, 96.9 FM in Broward County and North Miami-Dade, and 106.9 FM for Stuart St. Lucie and the Treasure Coast. True Oldies FLA delivers feel-good music that spans generations.
AMP Media Productions is excited to announce our expansion into North Miami. With our experienced team of radio and TV professionals, we are dedicated to bringing North Miami the highest quality audio and visual production services. Whether you need radio or television commercials, podcasts, music videos, or audio and visual storytelling, we can provide the solutions to help you reach your goals. Our team is reliable, innovative, and creative, and we're ready to help you develop the perfect product. With our competitive rates and personalized service, you can trust that your project is in the best hands. Contact us today to get started on your project. 866-224-5422.
Call me live in the studio at 888-994-4995, Studio A, or check us out online at heartfeltconnectionsclub.com. Welcome back, Heartfelt Connections family. It's Brielle here. And if you've been listening so far tonight, you know we've been diving deep into ways to make volunteering fun and meaningful. But let's be real for a moment. How many of us start volunteering, love it for a few weeks, and then life gets busy, school, sports, exams, a million group chats, and suddenly our community projects get pushed to the back of the list. So tonight, let's talk about how to build volunteer into your routine that actually sticks around. Not something that turns into more stressing than good, but something you can look forward to, like your favorite playlist, but for your soul. One step, pair passion with purpose. If you're into something, you'll stay with it. If helping animals makes you happy, make your volunteering revolve around that. If you love kids, become a reading mentor or coach. The key is starting with something you're already interested that lights you up. Volunteering shouldn't feel like extra credit. It should feel like expression. Step 2, keep it bite-sized. We live in a busy, fast-paced world, so it's okay to start small. You don't need to overhaul your weekends. Do an hour here and there, help paint a mural, work a shift at a community event, or join a cleanup once a month. When you break volunteering into smaller bites, it's easier to stick with, and over time, those hours add up really fast. Step 3. Turn service into social time. Everything's better with your friends, right? So why not volunteer as a crew? Start a volunteer club at school, or pick one day every month where you and your friends do something for others. Whether it is making dog toys for shelters or creating snack packs for kids at after-school programs, it's way more fun when you're laughing while doing good. Step 4. Reflect and recharge. After each event, ask yourself, how did that make me feel? Keep notes or photos of the moments that meant something. A thank you smile, a high five from a kid at a food drive, or even a quiet reminder that you made a small impact. Those reflections keep your motivation strong when school or life gets hectic. Step 5. Celebrate your wins. Here's the thing. The world needs your energy, but you need encouragement too. Track your hours and celebrate milestones. Made it to 10 hours, reward yourself with your favorite dessert. Hit 50, treat yourself to a movie night. You're not just giving back, you're building habits of leadership and empathy that deserves to be celebrated. And don't forget the side benefits. Volunteering actually boosts your confidence, improves leadership skills, and can help you feel less stress. According to a recent teen study, volunteers report fewer anxiety symptoms than non-volunteers. Turns out, helping others helps yourself too. It's like emotional self-care. So your challenge this week, choose a cause you're passionate about and schedule a volunteer day on your calendar right now, this second. Don't overthink it, just pick a day. Even 1 hour can spark a habit that lasts all year. Stick around after this break because we're wrapping up tonight with something a little extra special. A story about how one person's volunteering journey helped transform their whole community. It's inspiring, it's local, and it's a reminder that every small action truly adds up.
And that's a wrap for today.
RCCA has a team of specialized therapists to treat a wide array of injuries and conditions, including balance issues, back pain, fall prevention techniques, joint replacements, and stroke rehab. Our therapists at RCCA help adults reclaim their strength and flexibility, allowing them to return to their hobbies and sports. We tailor treatment to return our patients to activities they love, such as croquet, gym workouts, golf, pickleball, and tennis. Our state-of-the-art equipment and therapists ensure that there is something here for everyone.
Call me live in the studio at 888-994-4995, Studio A, or check us out online at heartfeltconnectionsclub.com. Welcome back, Heartfelt Connections crew. We're closing out tonight's show with a message that I think personally fits this new year. The power of one. What does that mean? It's simple. Every movement, every change, every ripple in our community starts with just one person who decided to care and then did something about it. One voice, one idea, one heard in action. Let me explain to you about a local example. Down in Boynton Beach, a high school senior named Leo Santorino noticed his school throwing away unopened cafeteria food every day. Instead of feeling bad about it, he decided to act. He talked to the principal, got a few friends together, and started Project Lunch Link, a student-run system where extra cafeteria food is safely packaged and donated to a local shelter. 2 years later, it's expanded to 5 schools across Palm Beach County, and it has all started with one idea from one student who cared enough to do something. That's what I mean, the power of one. Sometimes we underestimate how small choices multiply. Want to make it real? Think back over your week. Did you hold a door open volunteer anywhere, compliment someone who looks stressed that might have boosted their mood for them to spread it further. You didn't just change a movement, you changed the energy. And trust me, people notice. Studies show that one act of kindness can spark a ripple 4 layers deep. The person you help is more likely to help someone else. And on it goes. That's what community is. It's all about a chain of reflection, of compassion. So as we wrap up January here, it's the thought of 2026. Instead of waiting for big miracles, be the start of one. Maybe it's organizing your first clothing drive, volunteering at a farmer's market, visiting a senior center, or even just sharing a smile with someone. It adds up to something incredible. And because I can't resist a little challenge, here's one final takeaway for the week. Be the one. Be the one who starts the conversation. Be the one who shows up to help. Be the one who feels that there's hope and speaks up on it when someone feels invisible. That's the power of one person, and imagine what happens when hundreds of us do the same thing. So as we close out tonight's show, remember this quote from Coretta Scott King. The greatness of a community is most accurately measured by the compassionate actions of its members. Your acts, no matter how small, are shaping the community we love. From me, Brielle, to all of us here on Heartfelt Connections, thank you for being part of something bigger. Keep those hearts open and those helping hands ready, and that kindness flowing wherever you go. Until next week, stay kind, stay bold, and stay connected. Bye.
And that's a wrap for today's episode of Heartfelt Connections Club with me, Brielle. Remember, even the smallest act of service can make a big impact, and it all starts with you. Whether you want to volunteer, support a nonprofit, or just share your story, we're here to help amplify your voice. Don't forget to tune in next time. Until then, keep on spreading good vibes and making a difference. One heartfelt connection at a time.